Hello everyone, Lawrence here from Unicorn Reviews, and in today's video we're having a look at the Obins ANNE Pro. As you can see, this is a tiny 60% keyboard, but it's mechanical, it's RGB, it's for gaming, and it's wireless. Let's see just how good this thing is. So first of all, massive thanks to GearBest for supplying me with this review sample. Their webshop is linked in the description below. My configuration right here, as you can see, is the white shell, which looks absolutely amazing combined with the RGB lights here. And it's also the Cherry MX Blue variant. You can get it with different key switches, but MX Blues are just my personal favorites for typing at least. You can get them with reds, with browns. You can also get this shell in black at the GearBest webshop. Let's first start by talking about the competition, because as far as I'm aware, there really isn't any competition for the Obins ANNE Pro. Try finding a 60% mechanical gaming keyboard which is also RGB and wireless. It's near impossible, especially at this price point, because it's actually really budget friendly. When you first get the Obins ANNE Pro, you just get this simple black box, and inside of it is just a USB dongle for Bluetooth if your computer doesn't have Bluetooth, as well as a flat power cable, which can also be a data cable if you don't want to use Bluetooth. All you have to do is plug it in with the cable and you're good to go. Or you can plug in the dongle and connect to the dongle. Just press the function and the B button, and then you can select which one of these 4 profiles you want to connect to. So I'll just go with number 4. Refresh here, and then in the available devices I get my ANNE Pro. And then you just type in this number, so that would be 7287772, and it's connected. And you will need to link it up to an Android or iOS smartphone to get the most out of this device. Because for some reason Obins thought it was a good idea to make this keyboard completely user configurable, per key, programming and lighting and all that stuff, but only with an iOS or Android device, which I really don't get, because you're not going to be using your mechanical gaming keyboard to type messages on your phone, and not even on a tablet, let's be honest. It's mostly going to be used with a Windows gaming PC. What also kind of bothers me is that the app isn't available through the official channels. You just scan this QR code on the back of the box or go to the Obins website, and then you can download the app from there. So for updates, that's not ideal. So what you can do is go to your light effects, and then you can just select which light effect you want. It happens more or less instantly, which is really nice. You can then also set up some custom light effects, create your own, and then you can just say all the keys go green, but then the big keys, whatever that means, they can be this bluish color. You can also go to alignment. So if you have a Windows PC, a Mac PC, you can do those. Or if you just need to basically change the layout, you can do that as well. So if you want the F key, for example, to be another key, that all happens there. Macro definition, so that's very self-explaining. So you can just record a macro on the keyboard. It stores to the keyboard and your phone. Really handy to use, but I don't actually use it. And then there are some more settings, some app information, and basically a bunch of other stuff. That's all in the app. So what's really nice is that if you really need those arrow keys, for example, you can just reprogram them to other buttons on this keyboard. However, there aren't an awful lot of buttons on this keyboard, so you really have to choose wisely. Once you have everything set up though, the experience is amazing. It's so tiny and cute and just easy to use. For example, let's just move my laptop away. This is my mouse, this is my keyboard. If I had a full-size keyboard, my keyboard would have to be all the way over here, and my mouse would have to be all the way over there, and you're just in this weird open position, whereas because it's so small and wireless, it's easy to tilt everything in, and you can have your mouse really close to your keyboard, which, especially when you have to go from typing to using a mouse, is really handy, because you don't have to travel an awful long way and your mouse is not all the way over there, just to have your keyboard more central. So from a comfort standpoint, from ergonomic standpoint, I really like it. Now there are no flip-up feet on the bottom of this keyboard, but because of the actual shape of it, you don't really need those anyway. So to me, that's really a non-issue. For typing with these MX Blues, the experience is of course amazing. You don't really notice any input lag over Bluetooth, and also not when using the cabled connection. What I have noticed that it's sometimes a little bit slow when you wake your computer You'll have to wait like 10 seconds before it connects again because it's Bluetooth. But it's weird because my mouse connects faster over Bluetooth than this keyboard connects. But yeah, just a 10-second delay sometimes. That's okay. And also it tends to crash sometimes, which means you have to press the escape key and then reset the keyboard. It doesn't happen every day or every week, but it does happen occasionally. So maybe they can fix that in a future update. So then talking about updating, you know, with Razer, you just use signups, and a lot of people complain about signups, but it's really easy. With this one, you have to download a separate program, download update files, 2 of them, and then you have to rename those files because the standard name is in the wrong format, and then you have to flash it yourself, and it can go wrong in the update process. So it's really a type of product for experienced users, people who aren't afraid of tinkering a little bit, but once you have it, amazing. Now, I already said that it's awesome for typing and productivity work because of the ergonomics. It's also really nice for gaming, actually. It doesn't come with N key rollover. I tested it, you get 6 key rollover with this device. But to be honest, 6 keys is enough because you only have 5 fingers and your other hand is on your mouse anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I played a lot of League of Legends and PUBG with this keyboard, and yeah, gaming wise, it's amazing. It is really good as a mechanical gaming keyboard, especially if you get the MX Reds. Alright then guys, so if you like this review on the ANNE Pro wireless mechanical RGB gaming keyboard, press that like button. Otherwise, just hit the subscribe button for when I make a video that you do like. Next week I'll have the Logitech PowerPlay review up if all goes according to plan. If you want to follow this channel more than just subscribing, I post very regularly on Twitter and on Instagram, so follow me there, links are in the description below. And if you want to help support the channel financially, there's a Patreon link for that. For now though, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.